Okay, so I want to ask you one question, right? You can take it as a challenge also.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
thing is that there is only one condition. You need to express your thought very slow. Don't go fast, right? Don't jumble up the words. Don't try to eat the words, right? And I think you have already had your breakfast.
Ma'am.
Okay, so Mamta, I would like to know about yourself and would you mind to introduce yourself before we jump into the conversation?
Yeah, of course, ma'am. My name is Mamta Shah. I am from the West Bengal, Kolkata. I am a homemaker. I live in nuclear family and am married with a daughter. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master degree in accounts. And if I talk about my hobbies are listening to music, cooking, and teaching my daughter. I
Teaching.
can say these are my hobbies.
Okay, great to know that. Something different you have one hobby teaching to my daughter. Because parents always feel like that, my God, we have to do a lot of work towards our kids, the homework, the project, everything. But now you said that this is your hobby to teach your daughter. Fantabulous, I would say.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, this is my hobby. I can't even skip a single day.
That's great. That's great. You are, I think I would say you are very, very keen towards to study your daughter.
Yeah, ma'am. I can say, I always keep an eye on my daughter related to her study.
Where do you feel like that you are lagging behind in English?
Ma'am, actually, I knew this language in my college days. Okay, I used to speak with my friends. Okay, on regular basis, and in my parental home too. I used to speak with my siblings. But
Uh,
after my marriage here in my in-laws' house, I didn't get a involvement. I can say
uh,
not everyone is just far away from the this language. Okay, because
uh,
of that I dropped many years. Okay, I didn't speak to single word to anyone. But when I gave birth to my daughter, that time I decided that I have to speak. I have to speak again. And when my daughter turned 3 years old, and since I have been teaching with my daughter on regular basis. In
mm.
this way, I practice my spoken English.
That's great. Lovely to know that you took the initiative for your kid, for your daughter, because you wanted to provide her shining, bright future in terms of English. Because nowadays, English is a very important, essential language, right? And I would say it is not a native language. I would say it is a local language because everybody is just running behind it. Everybody want to learn about it. Everybody is influenced towards this language, right? So great to know that.
I I speak with my daughter very comfortably. Okay, when it comes to speak to any stranger, that time I feel little bit hesitation. Okay, I
Mhm.
want to overcome of this hesitation. Because of that, I took this initial stage steps. You can say.
So I want to ask, when you said that hesitation, right? Right? So where does it occur? कहाँ से आती है ये hesitation?
And according to me, ma'am, it occurs from the person to person. Whenever we talk to our friends, okay, our relatives, our loved one, dear ones, we don't feel hesitate. Okay, whenever it comes to speak any strangers, okay, that time I don't know why we feel hesitate because the person, okay, with whom we are going to talk, they're also like us, but still we feel hesitate. Because
Mm.
of that, I want to encounter this hesitation. Okay, because of that, I try to connect with many co-learner on daily basis.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, that hesitation occurs when you have that pre-notion of preconceived notion, or I would say you already judge that the person is very good in English, right? You are
And
actually giving a voice to your brain. My goodness, what is happening? I'm connecting with this person. Maybe he's a very fluent, right? He's a good speaker. I'll be standing in front of him or her. So that kind of a, the thinking occurs in the brain, a kind of a traffic jam, then only we feel hesitate.
sorry for interruption. Before attending this session with you, I was very nervous. Okay, because I know you that you are very good at this language and you are very good speaker. That time, few minutes ago, I was thinking whether I will speak with ma'am or not. And I can say I have been looking forward. Okay, for I think what 3 days to meeting with you, but I didn't try to muster some courage to connect with you. Because of that, I know you are very good at this language.
I was saying somebody saying me hi, 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 not writing any other message. Then I said, "Do you want to say something?"
Yes, I was very scared that time whether I will speak with you or not. Because of that, na, I can say couldn't gather courage, okay, to connect with you.
No, no, no. You already summoned the courage. Already summoned the courage. Not in front of me, in front of everyone. Right? I am also a person like you. I'm also a co-learner like you. I don't have four eyes and I don't have any horn on my head. Right? And on top of that, I don't have any tail.
This is the main reason, ma'am. This is the reason of hesitation. We always think that what the other person will judge, what the other person will think about our English. Because of that, now we always pulling ourselves back, pull ourselves back. Okay, because of that, we are not going far too much. Okay, some of the people I can say they don't gather courage to speak with others in front of. Because of that, this is the main reason.
But you let me give you something. You already summon your courage. Why? Because before connecting with me, you already connected with a lot of people, right? You gain that confidence inside you.
Yeah, yeah. And ma'am, I would like to enhance my. I want to. I can say I would like to boost my communication stick, and I would like to boost our confidence, my confidence again more and more. Okay, and I would like to connect. Okay, the more fluent person. Okay, because in my opinion, okay, if I connect any more as compared to me more fluent, then I will gain more confidence. I,
Yes, I feel, while talking to you, I feel that you have lot of thoughts is occurring in your brain,
yes,
isn't
ma'am.
it? And you just want to pour it.
Ma'am, whenever I do anything, household chores, whatever, I always think lot of things
Mm.
goes in my mind, comes in my mind. What to do, what not to do, how to speak, how to represent ourselves, how
Mm.
to,
Yes.
yeah, the things always come in my mind while doing all this household chores, I can say.
Can see that it is actually reflecting on your face. That's why I judge ki something is, going in your brain. Let's just give me a very unique technique, Go with the slow speed. Don't go very fast. Whenever you go slow with your, pace, your pitch, your speed, you will be able to express yourself in better way, right? Right? So this is the first technique for you. Go with it. You have lot of thoughts, right? The thing is that you need to present it, you need to deliver it in a very smooth way.
This is the, I can say this is the best technique to express our thing.
You can do it because you have lot of thoughts, you have lot of ideas generating in your brain,
Ma'am, I
right?
always think lot of, I can say I always think all kind of thought in my mind comes whenever I do anything, whenever I worship, whenever I cook, means doing, I can say mopping, doing sweeping, all the time. I always think what to do, how to enhance our communication skill, how to improve our vocabs. These kind of things always occur in my mind.
You are a very I would say you are very innovative and creative person. Very innovative. Because you're thinking all the time, everybody have brain, right? And brain is a very powerful part of our body, right? So it never stop. It always keep on thinking, right? But it depends on person to person, right? Like you said that you want to learn this language and you are very enthusiastic person and an inquisitive person to learn this language because you are always thinking while mopping, right, while cooking, while doing any kind of a house chores work. You keep on thinking. The thing is, like I'm giving you advice here again. Try to deliver your idea in a better way, and you can do it, right? And you can do it. So focus on that. You have idea because people always lagging behind that. Ma'am, what should I say? We don't have any idea how to generate the idea, how to start the conversation. But you are not suffering of these kind of problem issues. You
Yeah,
have ideas.
whenever I do, ma'am, any household chores, I try to learn all the vocabs related to household chores, related to cooking. Then I always use those words in my cooking, my household chores. In fact, whenever I go to a temple, first I collect those vocabs. Okay, then I try to use those vocabs. Whenever I go to restaurant, then I collect those vocabs. I used to use those vocab going to restaurant. In this way, I try to learn this language.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I can see the spirit you have in you to learn this language. Great, right? As soon as you will, understand the right approach to deliver your thoughts, the sooner you will get one step ahead to learn this language, right? The only thing you have to do it this with you. Otherwise, you are ready to hit the boundaries. You are perfectly all right.
Yeah, ma'am. This is what now I wanted to connect with you. I know actually your valuable feedback. I wanted to know your valuable feedback. Am I able to speak or not? Where should I improve? Okay, with aspect of English, should I need to improve? This kind of thing I wanted to know from you. Because of that, now I tried to connect with you.
Like you are already doing a lot of activities with you, and you are an inquisitive person, creative, innovative. So I don't think I don't have to give. I don't think I have any advice for you except this: you need to deliver your thoughts in a right way, right direction, right? Okay, so I want to ask you one question, right? You can take it as a challenge also.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
thing is that there is only one condition. You need to express your thought very slow. Don't go fast, right? Don't jumble up the words. Don't try to eat the words, right? And I think you have already had your breakfast, so no need to eat words.
When we speak in our native language, we always speak so fast. Okay, because of that, now I'm facing this problem. I always think that this language is our native language. Because of that, I always be in hurry to deliver my thought. Because in our native language, you must have noticed that we speak normally. We don't need to take any pause. We don't need to think before speaking. And because of that, in this language, I always, whenever I try to speak someone, I always think that this is my native language. Okay, because of that, I always try to speak with a flow. You know what?
Good.
This
You
process.
have, one thing you said right away, just right now, that I always think this is my native language.
Yeah.
Good approach, good approach. Once you have that approach in your brain that English is my native language, is my language, you accepted this language willingly, right? So you will learn it by, you will learn it this language by, learn it more by your own, right? So have that thought in your brain, go with that thought, right? This affirmative approach, and you will definitely learn this. So let me just ask you one question, right? Condition I have already told you. My question is that name and fame, name and fame, right? Name is name, right? And fame, I think aware of that word, right? If I ask you, what is important for you, name or fame?
Ma'am, according to me, okay, according to me, name is important for me. I don't want to do anything for the fame. Okay,
Hmm.
I don't want to do anything for the fame because nowadays you can notice that
Uh,
on social media, okay, many people are doing not lots of nonsense things, okay, for the fame. So
yes.
I don't want to do this kind of
Hmm.
thing because I know my dignity. I whatever I want to do, I do with my dignity. Okay, I don't want to lose my name. Okay, for the
Hmm.
fame. If I
Hmm.
want fame, so I will go with my dignity. Okay,
Yes.
this my
Yes. And see, you did it. You did it. That time you were not in rushed, right? And you explained it very well. Applaud,
thank you so much, ma'am.
right? So that's what actually I'm expecting you from you, right? That only you need to apply on your day to day activity. थोड़ा धीरे सोचिए, धीरे धीरे डिलीवर कीजिए. You can do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, from my side, you are good.
Thank you for your valuable feedback, ma'am. Thanks bunch.
Okay, so Mamta, let's just wind up the session. It was really very good conversation with you, and and I would say it is a pleasure. It was a pleasure to me to connect with you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. I will definitely work on this, that I have to speak slowly and I have to think before speaking. I don't